Hey, so my name is Sean Wiggins, and I graduated from UVic last November 2013, finished up my courses in the summer. And my position right now is I have a job with the accounting firm of my choice, which is KPMG, starting in Vancouver. And definitely a huge factor in that success is my experience with the UVic Mentorship Program. So for me, I got involved with the program in my fourth year, which was a little bit later than some people, but that didn't hinder anything at all. It was the perfect time for me to get involved. I met with the coordinator, Robin, talked to him a little bit about what I was interested in. At the time, I was considering if I wanted to do my CPA and go the accounting route or go more into entrepreneurship. So Robin connected me with my mentor, who did the accounting route, got his CA, and also has a ton of entrepreneurship experience. And for me, he was the perfect mentor because at first he really explained what was entailed in accounting designation, and I did decide to pursue that. And then, having decided late to go into accounting, I didn't have the advantage of having a recruiting season under my belt, but my mentor gave me so much good advice on what the firms were looking for, tips on how to be remembered at the networking events, interview tips, that I felt like I had a great advantage going in compared to my competition. And there are students from UBC, SFU, Camosun, all competing for the same spots. Around 1,000 people apply each year, so for me those tips were really valuable. And perhaps one of the greatest benefits that I got from the mentorship program was, in fact, my mentor, through his own professional network, eventually got me set up with a lunch meeting with a KPMG partner and a recruiter, and I made a good impression with the lunch meeting, and I got an hour of one-on-one time versus competing for 5 minutes or so within a networking event. And when I applied to Vancouver, those people I met with sent an email of recommendation, and I strongly believe that was a huge factor in getting my first interview, then getting past the second interview and getting the eventual job acceptance. So I don't think I could have done that necessarily without the mentorship program. And for people considering it, it's not a stressful process. All the mentors are accomplished business people, and they've signed up because they want to help students, they want to be there. It's probably more casual than most students would think. Me and my mentor, we talked about careers sometimes, but we also talked about sports and what we're doing on the weekends. So it was a great relationship we formed in that sense. And if you're thinking you're really busy, you don't have time for it, I got involved at my busiest semester. I was doing 6 courses in the summer, and it's only an hour and a half approximately commitment a month, which anyone can make time for. And you'd really be better off even studying a little bit less, give up an hour of studying for an hour of mentorship, and that will pay off so much more in the long run. And I guess as a final note, you never know where it will lead. For example, I just got the opportunity to do an international case competition in Sao Paulo, Brazil through KPMG. And part of the reason why I got that opportunity to be an ambassador for that case competition and get to go on the trip was because of the great relationship I had with the recruiting team at KPMG. And a lot of that was started by that initial meeting in Victoria that my mentor made possible. So I would highly recommend the mentorship program to any students in a similar situation. It would be foolish to pass up such a free and really an easy opportunity to get awesome networking, because after UVic, it'll be that much harder to make a connection with someone like that.